Welcome to Lesson 4, the final session of our AI for Beginners course. Today, we transition from theory to hands-on practice, focusing entirely on a practical guide to effective prompt engineering. We've built a great foundation, and now we'll learn how to master communication with AI tools like ChatGPT. This is where you learn to make AI truly work for you. Let's get started on honing this crucial skill. Quick recap. Lesson 1 defined AI, Lesson 2 covered essential user skills, and Lesson 3 explored key techniques like supervised learning. Today we put skill number 1 from Lesson 2, prompt engineering, under the microscope. Our goals are practical. Learn and apply a clear 4-step process for prompting, understand how to define goals and provide vital context, select basic techniques like few-shot prompting, and crucially, learn how to evaluate AI output and refine your prompts for better results. Let's become effective AI communicators. Just a quick refresher. What is prompt engineering? It's the skill and technique of carefully crafting your text instructions, the prompts, to guide AI models, especially large language models, towards giving you the specific, high-quality output you need. Think of it like giving incredibly precise and clear directions to a very capable but literal-minded assistant. The better your directions, your prompt, the better the outcome. It's about effective communication. To make prompting less guesswork and more strategy, we'll use a structured 4-step approach. This process helps ensure you cover the key elements for effective interaction. Step 1, clearly define your goal. Step 2, provide relevant context. Step 3, select and apply the right prompting technique. And Step 4, evaluate the AI's response and refine your prompt as needed. We'll break down each step, making it easy to follow and apply. Step 1 is foundational. Clearly define your goal. Before writing anything, know exactly what you want the AI to do. Is it summarizing, writing code, brainstorming ideas? Define the scope. Don't just say write a blog post. Specify length, topic, audience, and tone like the example shows. And specify the output format. Do you need a list, paragraph, table? Precision here saves time later. A specific goal dramatically increases the chance of getting a useful first response. Step 2 is crucial because AI lacks human common sense and background knowledge. Provide relevant context. Don't assume the AI knows things that seem obvious to you. Explicitly state necessary background info, constraints, or assumptions. The sale tweet example needs the product, discount, dates, and platform context. Assigning a role like act as a travel agent is a powerful shortcut to guide the AI's tone and expertise. Always ask yourself, is everything needed in the prompt? Once your goal and context are clear, Step 3 involves selecting the right prompting technique. Think of these as different tools in your communication toolkit, chosen based on how complex the task is and how much guidance the AI needs. We'll look at the most common ones: zero shot for direct requests, one shot or few shot for providing examples, chain of thought for breaking down complex reasoning, and specific prompting if the AI uses external tools like web search. Let's look at 2 basic techniques. Zero-shot prompting is a direct instruction without any examples. Great for simple facts like, what's the capital of Australia, or straightforward tasks. One-shot or few-shot prompting is where you provide one or more examples of the input or output format or style you want. This is incredibly helpful for guiding the AI, like showing it a translation pattern or the style of review you want it to write. Examples clarify your expectation. For more complex tasks, use chain of thought. Here, you break the problem into logical steps within the prompt itself, guiding the AI's reasoning process. Perfect for planning or multi-step problems. If your AI tool can use external resources like web search or calculators, often called agents or plugins, you need to prompt specifically for that tool, clearly stating the action and required information, like asking it to use web search for a current price. Step 4 is critical. Evaluate and refine. Never blindly accept the AI's first response. Analyze it carefully. Did it meet your goal? Is the format right? Is it accurate, logical, relevant? Crucially, watch out for AI hallucinations. plausible but false information. If the output isn't right, iterate. Refine your prompt and follow-up messages. Add detail, correct errors, ask for simplification. And always fact-check any critical information from external sources. Let's consolidate some best practices. Be explicit and unambiguous. Clear language prevents confusion. Define your scope clearly, including what not to include if necessary. Specify the desired tone and style, and consider your audience. You can ask AI for sources, but use extreme caution. Always verify them independently, as AI often fabricates plausible-looking sources. These habits lead to consistently better prompts. More tips for strategic prompting. Create a personal prompt library. Save effective prompts you develop for tasks you do often. Understand the specific AI model you're using, know its capabilities, limitations, and knowledge cutoff date. For complex tasks, break them down using chain of thought or sequential prompts. And remember, iteration is key. Don't get discouraged if the first try isn't perfect. Refining is a normal part of the process. Be aware of potential challenges. Generic output often stems from vague prompts. The fix is more specificity. AI can reflect biases from its training data, so evaluate outputs critically for fairness. Hallucinations are a real risk. AI can invent facts confidently, making fact-checking essential. Avoid over-reliance. Use AI as an assistant, not a replacement for your judgment. And translating nuanced human intent into prompts can be tricky, requiring careful iteration. Now it's your turn to put this into action. Choose a simple, everyday task from the examples. Planning a party theme, writing a thank you email, outlining a presentation, brainstorming gifts, or creating a meal plan. Open your preferred AI tool, ChatGPT, Copilot, etc., and consciously apply the four-step process. Define your goal, provide context, write your initial prompt, and then evaluate and refine iteratively. Reflect on what you learned through the process. And that brings us to the end of Lesson 4 in our AI for Beginners course. Congratulations! You've journeyed from AI fundamentals to essential skills, common techniques, and now practical prompt engineering. Remember, prompting is an iterative skill, blending clarity, context, and critical evaluation. Practice the four-step process regularly. Explore different AI tools. Stay updated on this rapidly changing field. And if you're inspired, consider diving deeper into specific areas like machine learning. Thank you for joining us.